Well, the 7 Birdies beds are in, and it took a minute to get there. I'm going to share the whole process. This has been going since November when I purchased them at the Epic Gardening big sale in the fall. And they've been sitting in the garage just waiting for their moment to shine. And shine they do. Stick around. I think you're going to enjoy this one. So the first thing you have to do is get the plastic coating that is protecting the finish on the bed off before you start. We have joined one section and no adult language required. So the Birdie's bed is going together quickly and smoothly, no complaints at all, except for our tools. We've only had 2 adult words fly, and they were with regards to the tools. So we are going to go buy one of these 5/16 tools in a magnetized version so that the magnet holds it in place. Well, bed number 1 completed, and I gotta tell you, I am impressed. They are so sturdy. Once they have all of those bolts in, we did go buy a magnetic ratchet head, which helped. But in the end, when it came to the finish tighten, we did end up using the tool that Birdie's sent together with the screw on the drill. So that's great. And we just have 6 more to go.
Right there. Oh, there we go.
So that's a little manual ratchet tool that works really good, or this little Birdie's tool that comes with it works good to hold it in place. The other thing we found is if you tighten the top 5, there's 10 of those in a row on this 29-incher, and then flip it over, you have less bending. So I left this inside the house where it was warmer, so it would be hopefully a little more pliable, but we'll see. It's always a little tricky here where you got to get through. Oh, this is going to be a little bit of a tough, see here where you got 2 of them coming together. It gets tricky. Okay, cameraman, I need a second set of hands. Stop filming, please. We really had trouble getting over the 2 layers right here on this particular second Birdie's bed. And it's cold. You can see we're wearing, you know, jackets even in the garage. Had a thought this morning that, you know, maybe if I warmed this with my blow dryer, I might have better success. It's not gonna hurt to try. It's definitely more pliable when it's warm. Oh, there we go. That idea worked. Perfect. Okay, good. We can go on. I thought that this might be worthwhile to talk about the tools that we found very useful to do this job. Cordless drill, box cutter, the tool that came with the Birdie's bed, a ratchet wrench that is magnetized, an old-fashioned plain ratchet wrench, and a screwdriver, which actually helped hold it together by putting it through the hole, and a Phillips to help hold the thing when you're initially tightening them down. And then the blow dryer was great for warming the rubber so you could get it around the top. The other equipment we found very helpful were kneeler pads, a little step stool, a kneeler so you could sit or kneel, and a step ladder so that you could get in and out of the middle of the bed. Just saying, that's what we found helpful. We are now putting the large bed, which we have 4 of, together, and this is a bracing piece that goes on the 2 sides that will have a wire bracing that goes across to keep the beds from bowing. It has a very interesting look, but it's once you get it, it's easy to figure out what you're doing, but it goes over the top and then down, and that little curly piece fits in the channel and rests on the bolts. And we're choosing to do it at that level because we thought that would be, you know, a good bracing point for the bowing if it was going to bow. But I thought I'd stop and show you that. Alrighty, all done. Well, we took those 7 completed Birdie's beds and put them out right on top of the Cinderblock beds, trying to figure out the best configuration for the space. In the end, we weren't quite sure at this point. Caps are off now, and Jax has started to remove the Cinderblock. It's really great soil in there. I've moved the rhubarb, mint, chives, and thyme. There's a few pieces left, but I got enough. Hope they transplant well. And there's the big bed. After many layout choices, this is what we've decided to go with. And Jackson has the sod cutter ready. He's pulling the top dirt out. And what we've decided on is kind of a somewhat circular gravel to surround it. And it'll come and marry up with the stone beds. And the trellis will stay where it is. Basically, just hoping that the whole vision comes together. It should. Well, it is hitting the finish line quickly. Won't happen today, but they're filling up the beds, and that's the best of the compost from last year. It was conditioned with leaf mold, organic leaf mold, and some alfalfa pellets. That'll finish off the top of these Birdie's beds, but it's looking great. And now we'll take a look from the back of this project, looking towards the house for a different perspective. Well, just an hour later, it's even closer to the finish line, but they're done for the day. Looks good. Well, 2 days later, the job is complete. And I'm loving it. I like the decision to have the gravel come and meet the stone bed area so that it kind of marries up the two different groupings of beds. Here's looking back towards the house. Mr. Miller's admiring the job. Oh, just very, 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 very pleased. Didn't that turn out great? I am so pleased. And all the sod that came out from the area, plus the dirt that was in those Cinderblock beds, can be used. And there's just a little bit of area left that I can top it off with some fresh stuff. And that's a real money saver on the project. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you want to come back and see how it progresses as the season moves on. Remember, sometimes the only thing we harvest is knowledge, and that's okay. Bye for now. We'll see you on the next one. Okay, can you click that off?
Click what off?
The video.
Yeah.